when most Africans were leaving Africa to go to Europe or America or in China to look for greener pastures, people were following that particular footstep. A lot of people were leaving the continent because they felt the continent is so hard that they can't survive here. Yes, that was back in the days when developments or even systems were not properly put in place to assist Africans to build businesses over here. Now, it took one person who sat down in China, realized that no, Africa is a gold mine, and Africans in the diaspora can visit Africa and develop their country with the ideas they have and the money they have acquired in a foreign land. So he said, why can't I do something about it? Well, what should I use? He sat down and said, no, I have a phone which has a camera. So he used his phone camera, came to Ghana, sat down, and planned on how to portray the African continent to the Europeans and those in America, and even those Africans in the diaspora, for them to see how developing our continent is becoming. Through Wode Maya alone, now many travel content creators have joined him, like Tayo Aina, Steven Njoku, and many others who are also doing so well. But it took Wode Maya who set the pace for people to follow. If you come to Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya, many people who are originally from the countries I mentioned, they left wherever they went or the countries they traveled to visit their home country and build businesses over here. A typical example is what we now see in Kenya, where an electric bike is being manufactured or assembled in Kenya. It took Wode Maya to set the pace. Those in the diaspora saw what he has done and they followed him right back in Africa to invest in businesses that can employ so many people or so many youth who are also thinking of leaving the continent of Africa to stay and work over here. What can you say about this very young man, Wode Maya? He has done so well. And I believe, yes, in Ghana, for instance, most at times, we don't cherish the good work he is doing for Africa. But whenever he steps foot in any other African country, he is being cherished over there because they appreciate the good works he is doing so much. Well, thank you once again to Maya for doing his best to showcase what we have, even changing the narrative we have about our continent. And while the media is painting African black, Wode Maya is also doing his best to help with his videos to paint Africa white to the Europeans and the Americans. Let's do our best to support him any day. This still remains STC, and I appreciate your time for staying with me today too as well. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you let me know your views in the comment section. What do you think you can also do to add up to what Wode Maya and some other content creators are also doing to lift the name Africa high to those in the West? I'll see you in my next episode. Until then, stay safe and bye-bye.